Recording in progress.
I like to put it this way. When I'm praying and in communion with the mystery of God, then I am in communion with all the people, all creation that God is in communion with. So therefore, when I enter into the mystery of God, and you are in the mystery of God, and I am loving the mystery of God, that means I'm loving you. Okay. And then when God loves the mystery of me unconditionally, that means God is loving the you in me, in my mystery. If God's loving the mystery of me, well, now you 13 people or whoever are part of the mystery of me. And so when God is loving unconditionally the mystery of me, he's loving unconditionally the mystery of each of you. And so you're prayed for twice, even without my mentioning your name. Is that because how if I'm in communion, it doesn't mean necessary communication, but communion, I I wish to be present to the mystery of God. Okay, and the only way to be present to the mystery of God is keep letting go of everything I know about God. And that's why the cloud of unknowing says it has that it's a cloud of unknowing that enables us to know God. So it's very and I'm always I feel guilty sometimes when some people ask me to pray for them, and I do or don't. But I'm praying for them if I'm praying to God, the mystery of God and the mystery of me. Um, so that's one very good benefit of this kind of prayer. I think I may have mentioned this before, but and I say it by way of gratitude, not by way of pride. Um, a lot of people sense those fruits of the spirit in me: peace, love, joy. I remember talking to two nun friends, and I said to them, I think I have peace and love, but I don't think I have joy. And they said, "What? You're one of the most joyous people going," you know. And I was equating joy with the life of the party. And so now I talk of it as a quiet joy. And so people pick up on that. And here I'm trying to be the life of the party when really I have a better gift than that to give. And not, I don't even know I'm giving it. Okay, so that's what can happen after 48 years of doing this kind of prayer. Um, it happens without my knowing it and owning it, and that makes it even better. So people will sense a change in you, perhaps before you sense it in yourself. People will say you seem to be more peaceful, or you seem to be more centered, uh, or not as fragmented.
I think they're recording. Whoever is leading it.
Who is this, Jerry?
Vinny, we have another call starting at
Oh,
7:30. Jerry's a little early, so
okay. But those of you who have practiced it for a while, Katie, you're always touting my introducing you to centering prayer, and I know uh, you have become more lovable and more loving to me, and certainly that's a good takeaway for both of us. But what have you noticed in yourself?
I've noticed a groundedness, um, even in difficult situations. And if I have a lot of difficult situations, I may center 3 times a day because, as an example of what Father Thomas was talking about, if I'm if my sense of groundedness, of firmness in God begins to waver, then I say, oops, maybe I can carve out another time to immerse in God's goodness and center prayer.
Mm-hmm.
It's very grounding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, good. That's I think we all need a key word like grounded, and that's that says a lot. And then when he was talking about open hands, I think I had shared this with you already. That Henry Nouwen has a book called Open Hands with Open Hands. Well, if you sit with open hands, they're infinitely open to give and infinitely open to receive. But if you grasp anything, they're no longer infinitely open. So to be that way in the presence of God is um, don't settle for anything finite that you can hold on to. Be ready to let go, but also be ready to receive. Sometimes we're so busy trying to love God that we don't let God love us. So that's why those open hands can be a fruitful way of being present to God.
Vinny, that may be a good note for us to close on.
See?